Hello. Hello, everyone. My name is Brandon. I'm with No Stranger. We were so happy and proud to be here today, so thank you so much. But we were also a little worried when we heard what the theme was. To tell you the truth, we had never actually heard the phrase bowels. We had heard the word bowel and the word ants, but never bowel ants. We had never even heard of those. We're not entomologists or even proctologists. We're just artists, But we wanted to do a good job. We just didn't know where to start. Until someone tipped us off on this massive biological archive. And we spent all day scouring it, dusting dust off of things, looking in dark closets for anything that had to do with bowel ants. And thankfully we did. We found some radio shows, some old radio clips. And we were thrilled, and we want to show you what one of those sounded like.
Ants, nothing but ants. They're an elemental force, a gigantic catastrophe, an act of God. And then... Pickle! Pickle, come back!
Yeah, they went on like that for quite a while. They actually turned out to not be very scientific at all, or even helpful. So we weren't quite sure what to do next. But we did notice that most of the articles in this archive could have been attributed to these two scientists who actually appeared to be brothers.
My name is Austin. My name is Shane.
We did some research and we found out that they live here in Indianapolis and attend an elementary school in the IPS system. And we were so happy to find them. We asked for an interview and thankfully they agreed. The first question I asked them about was what their field of study was.
I think of how ants can kill people.
Where did you learn science?
Figured it out.
Okay, well, I guess my first question is, what do bowel ants look like?
They're kind of like red ants, but they actually have stingers. They're mimic ants. They're half spider, half ant.
Okay. We've learned from your articles that bowel ants live inside your body. Most ants that I'm familiar with live in the ground. Why would these ants live in your bowels?
Because they might want that sugar in your stomach. Well, like they want to eat the intestines. Yeah, they do. They want some intestines for dinner. They eat all your intestines and then turn your body to an ant home.
Whoa, is that painful? Can the victim feel it or do anything to stop it?
They have these little stingers on them, so they try to inject some poison into you. It paralyzes you.
Huh.
But then in a week it kills you.
So these ants, they poison you, then they eat up all your intestines, and then turn your body into their home? Is that right?
Yep.
These ants sound very dangerous. Surely, though, it's not an epidemic yet. most people haven't heard of bowel ants. How many people do bowel ants kill each year?
568. 10,356.
Is there some discrepancy in the field of bowel ants? Because those are two significantly different numbers. Do some scientists...
Well, every state they get 51 people get killed on that half of the world. On the other one, 1,011 Washington said it's killed on that side.
Oh, okay. I see. So in the Western Hemisphere, 568 people die a year, and then in the Eastern Hemisphere, 10,356 people die a year.
Yeah.
I'm just shocked that more people haven't heard of these ants.
They only hunt for fat people. They have no meat.
Is there anything the general public can do to protect themselves from bowel ants? Besides staying slim?
You can get out of your basement filled with cement so it can't get in. And then you might want to put the bug spray next to your door so if you see any ants, just spray them. You can get a flamethrower and melt them down.
In an emergency situation, mowing them down with a flamethrower?
Yep. All you can is keep your mouth shut, plug your ears in, plug your nose in, and then we'll be able to get it like and try and get in your nose. Yeah.
Does the bowel ant have any predators?
Anteaters, big bushy tail, long low nose. It's like a platypus. And it has a little...
As I watched these two brothers tell me about this creature, the anteater, I couldn't help but think about the life cycle, between anteaters that eat the bowel ants and the bowel ants that eat human beings and human beings that eat anteaters, maybe, and how we all exist on this proverbial scale that's always somehow like leveling out, And now that's just a beautiful illustration of everything else in the entire world, how everything that we know exists in this delicate equilibrium, And, this like stable symmetry. And how beautiful that is. If only there was a word for it. Thanks.